Alright. Okay. We got this going. Welcome back, adventurers. My name is Coyote, and let's go on an adventure. Now, as I was actually editing some of the prior videos, I realized that I actually forgot to describe the theme of the entire series. So, this entire series, this Railward 015 multiplayer-based Forever Alone series, is going to be a rocket per sub series. So ultimately, during the course of the entire duration of the series, the only way I can end the series is if I have launched one rocket per person that has subbed to me during the course of the series. So, to be part of the actual dedication of rockets, all you need to do is hit that subscribe button, like the video, and comment, "I subscribed," and you will have a dedicated rocket later on when we get to that point, which hopefully we're going to get there in a reasonable amount of time. So enough shenanigans. Let's get rocking. Okay, so last episode, if I remember correctly, we finally managed to push away these little biters over here, and we were planning on actually going ahead and starting our actual bus. So it's a little bit hard to see because it is night, but let's see what we can do about that. So let's just plan out correctly where we want all these things. I think 4 is going to be sufficient for now, and then we're going to probably have... You can't see anything because of the damn nighttime. What I'm going to do is I'm thinking we're going to have 4 of these, and then we're going to have... No, we'll have 4 of them. I think 4 of them is sufficient. And anyway, like once we get to robots and logistics and all that fun stuff, we can kind of just change that up, you know, get stuff a-rockin'. And we'll see at that point. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that should be good. Because, I mean, I don't want to future-proof it too far ahead. Because ultimately we're going to have to... there's going to be trains and stuff coming at some point. So there's no real point. I am really just concerned about the fact that I don't really seem to see any oil on the map. It's kind of weird to me. Oh god, I hope that this isn't one of those maps that just didn't generate oil, because I will be quite frustrated if that is the case. Fast forward 10 episodes in the future. Oh my god, there's no oil! I'm joking about this now, and this is actually going to be like a total possibility, so I don't want to joke about it too much. Missing one tree. 2 trees? Boom. Alright. Nope. God, these trees everywhere. I have a tendency of always building in the actual deserts, because that means there's that much less stuff that you actually have to take away. But that's just me. Okay, so. This is going to be the first one going down. We're also going to have this guy going down, that guy going down, and this guy going down. Okay. B for movement? Yeah, there we go. I have my balancer somewhere. There we go. There's my balancer. And lo and behold, it's wrong. Of course it's wrong. Now it's right. That's why I really miss robots. Like instances like this. But see, and like a lot of people use mods and stuff like that, right? And you know, I totally respect that, and that's perfectly fine if you want to use mods. But I feel like it takes away from some of the grind of the game, and I feel like the point of the game is to get rid of as much grind as possible. But, you know, through automation and determination and, like, logistics and stuff like that, not through, like, mods. Mind you, some mods I have to watch what I say, because some mods actually add quite a bit of depth to the actual game, and those mods I love. And I am going to tackle at some point. However, I feel like I want to do everything I want to do in vanilla first in the game before jumping into that. And on a side note, I should also mention that I am playing vanilla. So, yeah. Vanilla. Oh my god. Is there, like, no iron? Wow. Okay. We need to go do something about that. Because we don't need that many bullets anymore. So, like... Oh, there's so much. Okay. There we go. Now we got some iron coming over. And let's get steel going too. Okay. And... oh, I have a strong feeling this isn't high enough. Nah, let's go be high enough. I gotta stop fretting all these little teeny things, because I'm not getting far enough. It's slowing the gameplay quite a bit. I hate early games so much. Okay, so let's put you there, let's put that there, and then let's switch you over to over here. And let's just delete that. There we go. No, it was actually put 4, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. So right there. Alright. Okay, okay, okay. We got this going. We got this going. I think the first thing that I want to get around to doing is going to be making my gears for the bus, and then going on to building science. But I kind of have like a design in my mind that I want to do, and I'll see if I'll be able to replicate it correctly. And it'll be a surprise for you guys, I guess, as well. Am I crazy, or is the volume like really low? No, it's there. I need that holy hand grenade, seriously.
The holy hand grenade? Yes, of course! The holy hand grenade of Antioch!
I also have a little shout out that I want to make, and feel free to hate me in the comments for it, but I'm really psyched, actually. I had Gepwin comment on one of my videos, and Gepwin is known as the Clock Master, as he is incredibly awesome with those. So, if Gepwin, if you're watching this, thanks, man. I really enjoy feedback. Feedback is one of those things that is deeply needed when you start out. It just allows you to know that you're kind of going in the right path, and that people enjoy what you do. I mean, I enjoy what I do, but it's always fun to know that other people enjoy it as well. Okay, now I'm like dorking out because I'm not paying attention. Okay, wait. This tree must go. And that is gone. Okay, so now we have copper and we have iron being done over there. So, how do I want to plan this out? I want... these two are going to be iron. Those two are going to be steel. These two are going to be gears. What are you guys going to be? Something. I know you're going to be something important. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be our green circuits. We're going to have 2 for red circuits. 2 for red circuits. 1 for plastic, 1 for batteries. I think that'll be enough. I don't really think I need much of anything else that I really need to put on there. I mean, possibly some blue chips, but I feel like we can swap one out for the other. I think so, anyway. And then over here, we can use these for coal, stone, brick, and some other thing. So for now, we're good. That's ultimately what that's coming up to. Okay. Oh, now the music picks up, huh? Okay, I want a ridiculous amount of space so that I can actually plan this correctly. Because I want to make buffers. So, we're going to give ourselves a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm thinking 6 is going to be sufficient. So we're really planning this out quite big. Which, once again, I am fully aware is my flaw. But I love me. So, you know. Do you love me too? This guy needs to be one higher. Oh, no. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right there. Keep having the reflex of just wanting to, like, let the bots do everything for me. And I'm like, oh, wait. No bots. No bots. Okay, so let's really focus on getting this guy completed. Because we need gears. Once we get gears, we can get science. Once we get science, we can work on our utility belt. And then we can go from there. And I just lost my axe. Now I'm looking at this. I'm not really crazy about that. Maybe I am. Maybe I do like this design. It's one of the things that, like, when I look at other YouTubers play Factorio, you go silent all the time, right? Like, it's one of those, it's really hard to continuously keep on talking in Factorio, and people always get hate in the comment from it. They're just like, oh my god, like, you know, you're not talking enough, or yada yada. But there's so much puzzling going on in this game. It's not just, like, it's not just a point and shoot type of game. Like, you really have to plan out what you want, because otherwise you end up just being like, late game, and going like, oh, well, stuff's not working the way I want it to. How come? And then you realize that ultimately it's because you didn't put enough, you know, thought into what you were doing initially, and that just mucked you over for the entire, like, process of the game. Until you realize, like, oh no, I made a mistake. That was avoidable. Is that all I made? Okay, see, I gotta stop doing that. There we go. I guess there's no real point in building too crazy right now, because we don't even have the iron to support it. Which is, like, I guess the next thing that we're really going to have to go and add on to. So I'm thinking you're going to be enough for now. Alright, let's get our gears up and going. Let's create an output lane. Whoa, those words were hard. Let's make an output lane, and let's connect it back to the bus. There. Should be enough. It's not going to be, but should be. Okay, and we can put a splitter here just to balance them off. Oops. Okay, so that's more or less done. We just need some exit inserters. And obviously it'd be kind of cool if maybe we just like link up power. So the little things in life, you know. Boom. And one more. Okay. I should really get going on this actually. Are you correctly placed? I don't think you are. There we go. Okay, so we'll have like central power over here. So now we need to go connect you up. Isn't it like the frustrating thing in Factorio? Just like you want to build one thing, and then you realize that to build that thing comfortably, you need to build something else. Only to realize that you need the first thing, but you really need that second thing. Otherwise, you're just gonna. It's like it's not gonna work that well. So you get stuck in this like annoying, endless cycle of just frustration because you're like, do I do this? Do I do that? And then all throughout realizing that at some point, you know, your iron or your copper just ran out. And you're like, great, now I have to go deal with that. These two are on different lanes, so they should balance themselves out. Alright. So we have gears. We have gears. And just for the heck of it, I'm going to build the secondary guy over here so that we have a proper... Then again, I mean, proper is a really big word because I should have built that guy lower then if I wanted it to be proper. It is what it is. Okay, so at least give me the space that I want. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want now science to be over here. So let's space them out. Think about there's good. I think so. Yeah, it seems to be fine. Okay, let's build a few of them. Think 5 would be sufficient. Tick tock. Ah, we're getting there. We're so close to getting rid of like, oh mind you, I feel like the mid game starts when you get oil. Like I feel like that would be a fair assessment as to where mid game starts and like early game just ends. Okay, so I want you coming in on this side. I don't want you exiting on that side, and you're also going to exit with the green science on that side as well. So we're just going to put the... Ah, shoot! There's like 7 types of science now, isn't there? Whatever, that'll be red and green for there, I guess. Okay. Grab some more resources. I'm going to use yellow inserters because I don't really think that this is going to need blue inserters. Nope, wrong. And that's not going to work either. So, space this out. And for the heck of symmetry, we're going to make it into 6. Come on. And you're the output, and output, and output, and output, and output, and we have enough. Okay, so red. Okay, that's done. Now, for this guy over here, we need copper. And we need iron gears. So, let's split off some iron gears. This is like at this point where you start to get really craved for resources. Urgh. In the meantime, we can get copper. Ah, we're missing so many resources. What are we missing? Copper, obviously. It's in moments like this that I wish that I was one of those YouTubers that just like cuts out, you know, parts of the video continuously. But then I feel like that'd be like 50% of Factorio, just like waiting after stuff to be made. And you're like, come on. However, on that note, guys, thank you for joining me for this adventure, and I hope to see you for the next one.